Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title of this video, we're going to be doing a storing photo cards with me. Oh, and as you can see, this is just one singular group. We just have kep1er, that's it. That's the whole lot. kep1er is the group that I mainly collect. Let's get ahead and let's get started with this video. I think there is over 100 photo cards here to be stored away, so I apologize if you see any shadows. I've been having some issues with the lighting. It's been very dull and dark in England recently, so yeah. Okay, so the first binder that we have is my chaehyun non-album, and as you can see, there is a lot of kep1going era photo cards. I went a bit overboard. Once I opened the binder, you can see that I basically only collected maybe two pops per era. For example, for Magical, I did 4, but we're going to be sorting these by outfit so it looks cohesive. And I do like how I got these, and they're basically matching. I do hate it when there's a lot of pops that basically rejected album PCs of the Blast era. That wasn't cute. But yeah, here we have the first 4 and it looks super cute. I actually had to refilm this video because the lighting was quite bad, so it was reflecting here. So I had to scrape it and do it all over again. This is kind of a rough idea of how I'm going to be like laying the pops for now. I still have a few on the way. Sorry, I had to pause for a second because I got interrupted. I can't believe that I'm filming at like late and I still get interrupted. But anyways, here are the pops for kep1going era. I really love these hand heart pops from Soundwave, and they kind of like match, which is so cute. And I do like it when like stores actually like put their name on the back, because that makes it easier when it comes to like sorting, and I don't have to scramble through my template to see what corresponds where. So yeah, here we have 8 pops, literally double the amount compared to last era. And last but not least, we have some of the most elite pops for this era exactly. This one here is Jump Up, and this one is K-Town for You Lucky Draw. And with that, non-album pop binder is complete for today, and let's move on to the next. Next up, we have my chaehyun album binder, and we have more to store away. These are the First Press Pop Benefit photo cards, and these are actually duplicates. I do actually have these in my OT9 binder as well, but I wanted an extra copy for my own sake. So yeah, I had to rearrange this part of my binder a bit. So I thought to myself, why not include this, as it makes sense. Obviously I did arrange this off camera, but hopefully next time they do some binder admin, I will actually film it. And I don't know why there is a filler there, but okay, we move. Next up, we're going to be starting with kep1going era, and I actually stored everything in the wrong order within the pile, but that is okay. So first of all, we have this gorgeous scene PC. I really love chaehyun's outfit for scene. She looks so gorgeous, exactly. And then we have for Noose, we have these 2, which are the early ones that I managed to pull, and this one is so cute. Hello. But yeah, I feel like I'm being a bit rusty when it comes to my storing photo cards, or at least this video, but I hope to improve in the future. It's just that I'm filming myself a second time and I'm being a bit critical about myself, but I mean, I guess you guys are here to watch me store away, so that is what matters. So this is all the progress that we have for kep1going era in terms of photo book and limited edition, and now we're going to move on to PLVE, which I have a lot more progress, and this page is empty as well, since this is where all the Japanese stuff starts. So what I'm going to be doing is putting the Polaroids, wait a second, I'm going to be putting the Polaroids here. I'm going to be putting scene first and then news at the bottom, and then I'm going to be putting the corresponding photo cards here, so it goes in a horizontal line, if that makes sense. Yeah, I have everything complete for scene, which is amazing. The fact that I finished PLVE before photo book is something that I really didn't expect, because to be honest, there were so many like pre-order events and like fan sign events for the photo book, and for the PLVE there was maybe like 4 or 5 in compared to like 15-ish from like photo book. So yeah, obviously there's less in circulation, but I did enter to a fan sign that had the PLVE albums, so yeah, that is where I got the majority of mine. But I did buy most of the Polaroids from Mercari Japan, because chaehyun is quite a hard member to collect. So I thought to myself, if I find a good listing, I'll just get them, and I did. So I was very happy with myself that I didn't have to break the bank for these Polaroids, and I didn't have to buy multiple PLVE sets, unlike I did with Mashiro, where I did. But yeah, here is the progress so far for kep1going, and this is the page with the pre-orders. I'm going to do a binder tour with the rest, so I'm not going to be showing it too thoroughly right now, but let's go on to the next binder. So next up we have my Japanese binder. I did some rearranging of camera. You'll see what I mean by that, even though you haven't seen my binder before. You can kind of get an idea of what I have been doing. But basically I am picking up chaehyun a bit more thoroughly in terms of non-album. It's cheap as well, resale, so I thought to myself, why not? So yeah, I'm going to start buying what I'm missing from resale if I can find it at a good price, but we have a bit we can start with today. So we have a very fancy trading card set complete, so we can kind of have a sneak peek of how it's going to look. And hopefully I do get them in the right order, but I think that by default they kind of have the same like zoom in and out, if that makes sense. So it goes like from like close shot to like medium, and then like more further away. So here's the number 3. I think the next one is here. That is actually so gorgeous. And last but not least, we have these two, which are the ones that like are more further away. So we have this one that is standing, and then we have this one that is sitting down. And that is everything for Fairy Fancy. I obviously need to get chaehyun for these two, but that is not my biggest priority right now. And let's get on with the next era. I have this message card, and since I don't own any more than this, and this is from Magic Hour era. Yeah, this is from Magic Hour era, so I'm just going to be putting it here. And I think that I have another one on the way from an earlier era, so I'm just going to like reshuffle it once it's due, and I don't have fillers on hand with me. This is such a disaster, but as I said, I need to do some binder admin, and I'm going to be setting up for kep1going MD, and I'm going to be doing top 2, and then I'm going to be doing, oh yeah, this one is a different one. I'm going to be doing my top 2, and then for like some merchandise photo cards, I'm just going to be doing mashiro, because if not, it's going to get a lot. So yeah. And this is the third one that has to go in here. And I think that I'm going to collect chaehyun as well for this. I can't remember what it was from exactly. Maybe I should swap it around just so it looks a bit more symmetrical. So if I do it like this, it will look better. Yes, this looks better. And I still have a few more. So I don't know if I don't think I have everything on hand yet, so I will like properly rearrange this once I do. But I do want to collect top 2 for these. These are the kep1er fan club and the ticket benefit, I think. I don't know. I think that this is kep1er fan club, and it's actually very affordable. I think that I hosted my own group order for these, and these were like £1.50 each initials, and then like EMS was like very cheap, so that was amazing. I think this is the ticket benefit, and I need to find chaehyun, but as I said, it's not my biggest priority. And then this is like one of the random photo cards. I think this was from our sticker sheet or something. And then we have the typical OT9 PC, which is so cute. So this is going to be going here. And that's it. I think that this binder is definitely going to be needing a lot of work, but that is good, right? Because that means it's more content and more stuff for me to show. But we're going to go on to the big A4 binders now, I think. We are sorted now. We're going to be working through my binder, and there's quite a lot of bits to store away, so we're going to be going back to front. That way is the easiest for me. First of all, we have this OT9 pop set, which is super cute, and this was one from my last fan sign during kep1going era, so it holds a special place in my heart. So I claimed enough to be able to keep a full set for myself, which I'm very happy about. And I think that this is the outfit from one of the fan signs as well that they did throughout the era, so at least it was more fun and casual instead of the like concept outfits, and you get what I mean by that. So yeah, I am a big fan of like casual PCs from like fan sign events, and especially stage outfits. And I do also love props, and hope that please Wake1, please give us more props in future, because we've been lacking so far. This is the OT9 set, which is super cute. And now we're going to be working on my OT9 collection, and I'm just collecting the photo book because, as I said, it's easier. So wait, these are actually the wrong way around again, because we need to start with scene version, because that is how it's set up with the fillers. So everything that doesn't have a filler, it means that I don't have. And to be honest, I'm going to just work my way through it, and I'm just going to roughly organize by member, so that way I go a bit quicker. Yes, okay. There's like some members I don't have at all, but hopefully I should get the photo cards that I'm missing soon. So yeah, I really enjoyed kep1going on as an era a lot, and it was a nice, you know, it was a nice last OT9 comeback. And as I'm filming this today, it was exactly 1 year since I saw kep1er for the first time, so that is a bit bittersweet. Yashiro is not in kep1er anymore, as I obviously mentioned in my last video. You saw me setting up for maiden, so obviously I'm going to be still collecting all of the girls and I'm going to be supporting them no matter where they go. So here is set 1 out of 4 for the photo book, and now we're going to be moving on to set 2, where I don't really have that much. I only have 3 out of 9, which is okay. This is not a race, this is a marathon. But yeah, there's just so much for me that I want to talk about, but at the same time I just feel like I block myself and I don't end up talking about anything. But as I'm filming this, it's going to be the week that I'm going to be seeing kep1er again, as I'm going to be flying to Germany for kep1. So I'm probably going to be uploading this video while I'm traveling, or maybe I'm on the plane, who knows if there's any delays or not. So yeah, that's very exciting, as I'll be seeing some of my friends again. I might try and vlog the trip, but I can't guarantee that there's going to be a video. I quite like watching these like fandom vlogs, you know, where they go and do activities, like attending concerts, etc. So that is definitely something that interests me, but I don't know if I'll do it. But at the same time, I have a new camera, so that means that I have more storage and it's going to be better quality. So that is a win for me. So yeah, I'll just like take it as it goes, and I'm going to try and film, and if I can make a video out of it, great, but if not, then I'll tell you about my experiences seeing kep1er, and I'm also meeting them because I have a meet and greet ticket, although it's more like a high wave. I mean, just kep1 things, it's a bit frustrating, but what else can you do? But yeah, this is my progress for kep1 going on era. As you can see, I've made a good dent and there's still a bit more to go, and I'm excited to like show you my full journey, and hopefully in a few videos time I will be completing kep1 going on era. It shouldn't be too difficult, I just need to get to work, but let's go and sort out the last binder. Last but not least, we're going to be working on my mashiro binder, which is my biggest one, because if you know me, you know that I basically attempt to collect everything, at least for kep1er era. So we have this stack to work with, which is quite big to be honest, but let's get ahead and get started with it. I just was like staring at the pile wondering my life decisions, but that is fine. Just need to figure out a way in which to lay this out so it looks best. I think maybe if I put it this way, so this one matches here, like this. Okay, I'm going to do this half and then I'll keep storing the rest. But yeah, I am very excited to see kep1er this weekend, and kep1 actually gave a bit of a spoiler for the track list. I'm a bit confused with how it works, because there's the kep1 stage like in the hall, like the festival like grounds, and then there's the countdown. So basically I'm going to be seeing them perform twice, but it's going to be like not too long, so it might be like half an hour each, so then it's basically in total like an hour plus the meet and greet panel. It's my first time going to kep1, as it's obviously the first time that kep1 is coming to Europe, so I'm a bit clueless on how it works, but I have seen a few vlogs about kep1 and it seems fun, so I am excited to attend, although I must say that it is very expensive. The only reason going to kep1 is because kep1er are going and wake1 just refused to give the girls a tour, so I have no other solution. Speaking about the photo cards, here are the scene, noose, This is a Japanese pub. I think it's Sony Music. It was like a pre-order or something, I can't remember, but I mean, of like my binder layout, it fits here the best. And here is the limited edition clear card, and here are the limited edition selfie. And now we're going to be moving on to the next page, which is going to be for the platform albums. Actually planned my binder layout via Canva, how to fit everything in the best way possible without having too much white space. So that is why I decided to put the lenticular here, because that way it's 6 and 6, and then I just thought if I put one there, it's one less filler. So next up we have the PLVE polars. Still missing one, but I'll get it eventually. See, the camera quality is good. Forgot to mention that I actually upgraded to an iPhone 16 Pro. I'm still testing out the settings and seeing what works best for me. And the good thing is, since the phone is brand new, I basically have a lot of storage right now. So I can actually film this and not worry about running out of storage, but obviously I'm going to have to be careful as well so I don't run out. This is the progress that I have for the scene version, and then we're going to be doing now the news version, I think it is. Yeah, this is everything. Almost complete with this as well, but instead of missing one Polaroid, wait, this is a bit crooked and it's bothering me. Instead of missing one Polaroid for this version, I am actually missing one selfie, and I swear that I can't pull it to save my life. I actually bought these PLVE Polaroids from this version resale, as didn't manage to pull any of these from my own group order. But when I tell you that every single set I bought came with these two exact same photo cards, I'm not even joking. Third one, I'm still looking for it. So hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult, but for now, this is good progress, and the fact that I got all of the Polaroids so fast makes me so happy as well. Now we're going to be moving on to the pre-order benefits. I don't have anything from this page as it's all on the way from my fixed spot, but we do have these 3 Japanese pops. These are Tower Records and Shibuya Cheki, and for some reason getting these have been a lot more expensive and rare. Usually these go for like so cheap, and if you like search for previous eras for this Shibuya Cheki, it's so cheap. Like I paid, I think, almost double this era, but oh well. Let's get on to the next page, and for this page we actually have 2, and one of them is actually signed. This is a music plant pop, I think, and there were 50 of these given out. Actually, I think that I heard that there was an issue at the fan sign and they weren't able to supply the cards, so they weren't able to like sign them in front of the attendees, but they were basically like signed after and then mailed to the winners. So that is interesting. And for this page, since we had an awkward amount of pobs, this is a pob/broadcast page, and this is just for like the standard broadcast for like week 1 onwards, if that makes sense. Anything that is a bit more special in terms of broadcast is going to go on the next page. So this is Jump Up again. As I said, I do have duplicates for these, and this runs from week 1 to week 6. Even though it wasn't exactly 6 weeks of promotion, it's just how the template is marked as. So I have week 2 on the way, and I have week 3 on hand, and I feel like this is one of my favorites. Then we have week 4. Then we have these last 2, which are my favorites aside from week 3, because they actually have props, and I just don't understand how week 1 can give us props, but it has to be for broadcast. Because this like sticky note one is a typical Makestar pop, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and this bubblegum broadcast is too iconic. It's quite difficult to find. Next up we have like the rare page of like broadcasts, like one-offs and stuff. I'm sure the majority is one-offs aside from the units. I think that those were given a bit more frequently. Wait, first of all we have the showcase photo card. It's a bit more further away, so I think it will look a bit nicer if I put it in the middle. And this is from K-Wave broadcast, and this was basically the day before Shooting Star came out, I think. So yeah, and then we have the units, and we have outing a mashiro doing a heart. I feel like it's very top tier. By the way, these broadcasts weren't that badly priced, but I'm quite happy with that. I have been seeing the price of made in broadcasts, and yeah, I just don't know how thoroughly I'll be able to collect them. And these are other one-off broadcasts, and this one is like called a straw PC, and then this is like the neon drawing. So I'm going to see which way. I feel like this way it looks better because this has a bit of pink and like lilac here. So I feel like this is a nice combination. And I have all of the standard and limited PCs. Then here we have PLVE 1 and PLVE 2. And then we have no pops here. Then we have some Japanese pops. We have a few more here. And then we have the start of broadcasts and more broadcasts. Other than that, this is the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you like this video. And I'm sorry if I sounded a bit rough, but as I said, this is my first time in a YouTube video. This is a bit longer. I'm sure that my next storing video, I'll have a lot to talk about in terms of kep1er Germany, seeing the girls, and yeah, I am very excited for what's to come in the future for kep1er. The third fan kit has been announced, so I'm going to be buying that, and I'll also be unboxing that on this channel. I look forward to fan kit unboxing, although they do take quite a long time to ship, so I don't know when that will be available. See you in the next one. Bye bye.